Welcome to another episode of Pocket Knife News. I'm Aaron.
I'm Philip.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Homer.
Just in case you forgot who Homer was,
Yeah.
you needed to clarify.
I just needed people to recognize the voice, is what it was.
It's different. It's weird not having you in my house doing this.
Yeah.
That's Texas for you. We get a little rain on the road. You're all, I'm not going anywhere.
It's
That
just
sounds
that
more
like,
like California, not Texas.
it's getting a little cold, so I don't want to risk being out there so late and coming out and
That
we have
sounds
that
like Texas.
random chance of, oh, it froze or something. I'm like, oh, it would
Yup.
be my luck.
That's true. My sister-in-law sent me a picture earlier. While it was raining, it was freezing on their patio.
Yeah, like that sounds insane. Like I know somebody had posted a picture where it was like, why not to park your car next to the ocean or something like that, and it was like frozen over. I was like, dude, I would just leave. I'd be like, screw it, I'm getting a different car.
Yep.
No,
Just let it
that
go.
was the reason why you should not drink too much at a bar and then have to Uber home. Lesson learned.
All those Uber drivers, dude, that's so insane.
No, that guy that got his car frozen, there was a bar right there, like at Lake Erie or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and he drank too much. So he had to leave his car there overnight. That's why it got frozen, because of all the waves crashing on it and stuff. If he
I just thought that
had
was so
stayed
insane.
sober and driven home, he wouldn't have had that problem.
That luck, though, dude.
Yeah. At least he's alive.
Yeah.
It's a fair argument.
Yeah. So,
What's
you guys
the
know how I'm super oblivious to women and stuff like that all the time?
Yes. I believe it's
Alright.
come up once or twice on this very show.
each time we have one podcast?
How many episodes? 20? Definitely come up at least 16 times so far.
This is probably peak obliviousness. So yesterday, I'm getting in the elevator at my apartment, and this girl just finished walking her dogs. And so I'm playing with her dogs in the elevator because I love dogs, right? And she's like, oh, yeah, if you want to come walk them with me tomorrow after you get out of work. I was like, yeah, I'd be down. I ended up walking the dogs by myself.
Oh,
Wow. So you thought you were reading the situation right after all this time. You're like, yes, I will go and walk your dogs. Of course. How am I going to miss out on this opportunity?
that's
And you
crazy.
ended up the dog walker.
No. She was like, so you ready to go? I was like, yeah, I'll take the dogs. You can stay up here. Don't worry about it. And I went and walked the dogs and brought them back.
Dude, that's so
My fault. My
Wow.
fault.
That's even worse than what I thought it was.
Yeah. After
Horrendous.
I was watching my apartment. I was like, oh, shit.
I guess.
You're all, wow. Wish I had somebody to talk to.
That's
Oh. Hey, Phil,
Stupid
guess
alone.
what? Guess what Homer and I did this weekend?
You guys went to Terror Expo.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Me, Homer, and my wife, us three went. And
was
it was a show, man. It was something else.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
It was, man. There was a bunch of celebrities. It wasn't nearly as packed as I expected it to be out the gate. We went on Saturday at the peak. We got there at like 12:30. I was like, I want to go at the busiest time possible. And it was not crazy busy at all, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It was nice. We didn't have to wait for anything, really. The only things that had lines were Elvira. She was in full costume on Saturday. And
Ready?
yep, and Robert Englund. Those lines were insane. Like, at least 65 people in line the entire time.
Yeah.
It
I
was
don't think I
nuts.
ever saw it go down.
Yeah, it was like a very consistent line. Well outside of the barricades, it was nuts how long those lines were. But outside of that, man, everybody was pretty chill. You could walk up to just about anybody.
Yeah.
You could, doesn't mean you would. Right,
Yeah.
Homer?
Look, okay, I really wanted to meet this person. I was
Look,
on
man,
weekend.
my wife talked you into it. Who did you get to meet over the weekend?
Emily, the girl who plays Beth. So I
Beth
was
from
real. Yeah,
Only,
from The Walking Dead. I'm sorry.
as I learned, the only Walking Dead character that doesn't have a damn pop vinyl doll, which is insane that she doesn't have a pop. I don't get it.
Yeah, and it's crazy too because I feel like she became a big character, while she was
Yeah,
around. Because
yeah.
she's no longer around
Especially
now.
in the last
But
season leading up to her non residence on the show anymore.
yeah,
She
but I
died.
mean, yeah, I'm surprised she still does these. You know what I mean? Because she's not well known for a lot of like horror movies that I know. But I think she is
Yeah.
gonna start doing a lot of upcoming shows and stuff like that. If I wasn't mistaken, I think one was like Arrow, or maybe it was The Flash. But
Yeah,
I
I
know
think
she
you
was
had
posting
mentioned,
stuff
yeah,
on
that
it.
it might be that she's jumping onto Arrow.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Well, for you and my wife, you guys went and met her, and then we got to see all those other people. We got to see a bunch of people from Devil's Rejects was out there.
Yeah.
Ton of Walking Dead. They had Herschel, they had Beth, they had Tyrese, and then they
Nice.
had no, they had the one other dude too. Gosh dang it, what's his name?
The guy who played oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so mad at myself right now.
It's the
Uh,
it's the military guy, red
I
hair.
have his pop too.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. I saw the pictures posted. It was hilarious. It looks like he's proposing to Elvira.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
he's the one. If y'all see the show, Abraham.
There we go. Abraham.
I
Abraham
knew
was
it,
out there
man.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but I mean, it was kind of cool. I don't know if I would have spent all the 3 days there, because as of right now, like I think I want to say it's barely their second time around.
I
that
thought it
they've
was their
done this.
first. You told me it was their second.
I thought it was their second,
Even
but I
at that,
could be completely wrong.
I don't know, man. I definitely think it could have pushed down to a 2-day con. But that's not to say that it wasn't a fun time, though. We got to see Tara Reid do her Sharknado panel.
Yeah.
Got the confirmation of Sharknado 4 with she did it with the other guy from Sharknado. Wow, I just don't know anybody's names. He's from 90210.
There was just so.
What is his name? Ian something.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully our listeners have IMDb ready to go because obviously I have no help tonight.
Because
No,
we
what's
are
his name?
running out.
Ian. Hold on. I'll look him up. Ian something. Damn, his last name escapes me.
So he was out there. They
Yeah,
did the panel. They did a big Walking Dead panel. Dude,
Ian Ziering. That's who it is.
okay. They did
everyone was yelling for that Walking Dead panel.
Dude, that Walking Dead panel was nuts, man. I
Like you
cannot
heard
believe.
everybody like cheering everything, and I was we just happened to be like on the other side of the little room, and
Yeah, we were
like,
a couple
what's
aisles
going on?
over.
But
And-
seriously, like we went over there, and all you saw was just herds of people just going just trying to figure out what was all the yelling about.
Yeah, man, shows you that Walking Dead fan base is no joke.
Yeah.
Those guys are killing it up there. I mean, everybody on there except for Abraham is dead. They're not even on the show anymore. And
Yeah.
people still are
was like,
interested in going seeing a full panel with these guys. I mean, it's awesome, man. It was really cool to see them get so excited for that. Because the last panel I went to was with Chad Harden for the Harley Quinn panel. And let me tell you, that was not the reaction we had in that room. There was not that many people in that room when we did that panel. So it was pretty cool to see.
Not that big.
Yeah, man, there was maybe 22 people in that room.
That's insane.
And as opposed to that Walking Dead panel, I'm pretty sure half the convention was over there, man. It was pretty cool to see everybody.
Yeah, I think the only people that didn't go were the people that were like actually owning the booths. You know, like
no way, dude. I saw a bunch of those people dip out too. They were like, "Oh shit, close."
they're leaving.
I'll be back later.
I'll be back in a minute.
You also.
Don't
I guess
tell
we
anything.
did.
I'll be back.
What?
Yeah, I think he said
Both
it was
people said don't steal anything. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you
heard-
said
I was
you'll
like,
be right back.
I know. I was all dang.
No,
bro. I was
no.
like,
Okay, well, we will wait. We also got to meet somebody else pretty exciting. Homer, do you want to tell the listeners about. I mean, it was our experience, but you kind of got the full force of it. The other pretty big name you got to meet over the weekend who hooked you up.
Yeah, she hooked me up really well. She's a cosplayer. Her name's Lena Vamp. She was there. I was really kind of surprised, but I know like she loves horror, so of course, I would assume she would be at a convention like this. I just was surprised she was going.
I was definitely surprised to see her on the bill. I was like, oh shit,
yeah.
it's a pretty big cosplay name for the horror convention. She came out, man. She was in her full vamp costume and had tons of prints available, and
and she was I think like the day after that she had she was wearing her Freddy Krueger cosplay. So I missed out on that one, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, man. She was probably one of the coolest people we met over the entire weekend.
Yeah, she was real relaxed. It was real cool. I was debating between like 3 major prints that she had going on. It was a Mad Max, a Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead, and a Boba Fett one. And I was there like walking back and forth. And she was like, oh, which ones, is there anyone I could help you out with and everything? And she was being on ice, and I was like, I'm just kind of debating, like I really want these 3, but I don't know which one I really want out of them. And after a while, like, she was just like, well, you know what, it's your lucky day, here's all 3, and she signed for it. 3 for the price of 1, and I was just like, oh my god. I was about to walk away, and she was like, you don't want to take a picture? And I was like, did the day just get better? Or but I mean, she was real cool. She was one of my faves that I met there, and she held a conversation and stuff, so it wasn't just
she was so cool. I mean, with everybody, she talked to you, she talked to me, she talked to my wife. My wife is, are you gonna get a picture? I was like, I didn't need to get one. She's like, are you sure? She's so cool. I was like, I don't know, should I get one? I guess. I don't know, but no, she hooked you up. She was probably one of the coolest people we met at that show that entire weekend, man. Really cool. Definitely one of the most enthusiastic people.
But I mean, some people you meet and they're kind of like, let's get it over with, like, come on, let's hurry up. But I mean, we didn't get to meet a lot of people, but she was one of the ones where it was like, I could sit there and stand and talk to her and BS about stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, she was totally cool. Real enthusiastic. Almost as enthusiastic as the dude selling freaking Harry Potter wands.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that guy was nuts.
That dude, he was going for those sales, dude. He wasn't out of here though, right, or something like that?
No, he was out of some super small town in Texas. He had said, but coolest idea that I saw all weekend. Not horror related in any kind of way. That dude is totally in the wrong market, but when he finds the right market, he's gonna kill it. So he's selling handmade Harry Potter wands, and he like totally sold the entire experience for my wife. He's like, rub your hand over them. Which one of them will, give you a tingle? She rubs her hand over it. She's like, it's this one. She picks it up. He's like, ooh, that one's handmade out of cedar. I immediately tell her, you're allergic to cedar. That's why you feel a tingle in your hands. And he goes through the whole spiel with it, and he could put the feather in it, man. It was really neat.
He had a whole idea for it. Yeah, I loved it.
We posted a picture of it on our Instagram. We have a picture of most of that stuff on our Instagram and Facebook. The awesome shirts we got to rock at the show. It was a fun show, man. Really interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Homer, did you have fun?
I had fun. I'm just, I feel like they're gonna see how well this year did, and then hopefully next year is gonna be popping. If they do decide to do it again, because the turnout was good. I really want to see what characters or what people they're actually able to pull this time around.
I mean, they pulled some heavy hitters. You had Freddy and the first dude who played Jason as well.
Yeah, one of the guys who played Jason was there. I mean, there was people from like American Horror Story. It was just insane, like how many people showed up, and I didn't assume there was going to be that.
Was out there too. Yeah. There were Sons of Anarchy guys out there too.
Yeah.
It was nuts, man.
I forgot who was there.
Really? For a Terror Expo?
Yeah, man.
That doesn't make much sense, but okay.
Homer, you know what we did miss at the end of the expo, though? Alamo
Mm.
City. Alamo City is the sponsor. They put on the Terror Expo. Well, they announced what their next con is going to be before Alamo City later this year.
Oh, really?
It
What was it?
We got Cyber City Con.
What?
Isn't this nuts, man? I was like kind of taken aback. I was, what is this? So it's all things robot.
Like, are they trying to go for like a steampunk kind of style, or?
Nope, nope. So they just released their trailer. I think I posted it on their on Facebook earlier. So they're thinking Transformers, Gundam,
Ooh, Gundam. Sorry.
Jaegers, Megazords, anything kind of in that robot realm is what is falling in this Cyber City Con.
Wow, that's gonna be so much though. Like you
It's
could fit so much into that.
Yeah, but talk
Like all
about a
this
niche audience,
anime,
man. Like you thought,
retro movies and shows.
yeah, dude. It's
Gonna
gonna
be
be
insane.
littered with a bunch of all the Japanese stuff. Gundam. What's the? Oh, is it Ultraman?
Mega Man.
It could go Mega Man. All this
Voltron.
stuff, man. Voltron, Power Rangers, dude. All this stuff's gonna fit in there. It's so niche,
That's so
man.
insane.
May 7th
Did they have a
and
date
8th.
yet, or like
Yeah,
a month or something? May 7th? Okay.
May 7th through 8th. So, just like we were talking about the Terra Expo, 2-day con, and I think that's the right move for the first time they're putting this out. It's
Well, Terra Expo was a 3-day con.
it was a 3-day con. We were saying it was too long. Should have been 2 days.
Oh, you think so?
I'm thinking so. 3 days was too much. 2
Well, I
days
think it
that
was
totally would work.
for 3 days, yeah, because not everybody was actually there for Friday. You know what I mean? Everybody was just like getting into
Yeah.
town,
Mhm.
checking into their hotels, all that jazz.
They've already announced for Cyber City Con an exclusive Transformer
Pop or
Black
something.
Blaster Transformer figure.
Oh, they had pops galore there, dude. I wish I took like $400. I would have had a field day.
Dude, those custom pops were where it's at, man. I like the pops bubble is been so tough for me to get into, but you see some of those custom ones, man, they look insane.
Yeah, and that's what I think is so crazy because those are the ones where like I guess the Funko, the original people who make the pops, will take that idea and they'll run with it. And it's not like these people could be like, oh well, I did it first and blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, yeah, first of all, you don't really own the rights to this Batman one or this Joker one or something like that. But I mean,
Yep.
that's when they become those exclusives at shows, and that's when they're hard. Like that's when I get kind of like, man, there's no chance I'm gonna go to San Diego Comic-Con to get this pop,
Hell
and
yeah,
then
man.
so. But I mean, it's cool.
Terra Expo, awesome experience. Cyber City Con, May 7th through 8th. I think we're gonna have to go check that out too, man.
I'm down. I think that would be a pretty cool experience, man. Especially for like a first time event. Yeah.
Hell yeah, for the first time for sure, man. I mean, Alamo City Comic Con, they don't play, man. They're putting on big shows.
Yeah, and I think it's crazy. Like, ever since the Alamo City, the Comic Con, we're on the map now. Like,
Yep.
apparently, we're like one of the biggest ones to like go to, and one of the major events. And I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can get some of these big names down here. I don't want to have to go to Dallas to go see Arrow cast, man. I want the Flash cast to be here. Oh, all right. In other news, did you guys see Kingsman?
Yep.
I kind of liked it.
I
Some
loved
of
Kinda
it.
liked it.
I thought it was awesome.
Kinda.
Dude, I'm in the Phillip court with that one, man. I thought it was awesome.
Really? It was entertaining for me. It didn't like pull me in, and I need to see it again and buy it on DVD or anything like that. But I mean, I'm not hanging it up as a bad movie, you know.
Dude, without Kingsman, I don't think you get Deadpool.
Hey, you're going that far. All right.
Dude, Kingsman, graphic novel. It's a fun comic. It's a fun movie based on a comic with a rated R rating, you know? It's what Deadpool is, essentially, except Deadpool's more popular in the US. That's it. I think Kingsman is the gateway to Deadpool, man.
It's the gateway.
So.
Yeah. I don't know how good Deadpool's going to be. It's going to be awesome, I'm sure, but Kingsman, also awesome. The point of that rant, though, Kingsman 2 is greenlit. I'm excited for that. Looks like we have a full returning cast, too. Well,
except the guy that died.
A full returning living cast.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
stoked. Yeah, there's a lot of sequels coming out this year, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Bad Santa 2, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I think, is another one coming out.
I saw that. I have to look more into that Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I don't know anything about it, but I do remember seeing somewhere that was coming.
I remember everybody was going crazy for the Asian girl in that movie when it first came out. I think I was in high school when that movie came out or something.
Yeah, dude, I would have been early high school when that came out.
I remember Javi was like, "Oh my God, she's so gorgeous." And I'm like, "It's all right."
All right.
Kingsman's getting a number 2. Jessica Jones, greenlit for season 2. I know you're not excited about that, Homer, but me and Philip are excited about that.
Yep. Luke Cage is getting his own show.
So Luke Cage is getting his own show, which
apparently they had another character off of Daredevil is getting his own show too.
So
Claire is getting her own show, I think.
No.
No?
Guess
never mind.
The Punisher.
You just almost called him Daredevil again.
I almost did.
Yeah, dude. Apparently they're liking the Punisher guy so much on that show. They're already like, fuck it, we're giving him his own show.
And I think it's so crazy. Like, he's not even...
Which one is that?
He's not even on the show yet. He's the main villain for season 2.
Yeah, he's the main villain in part 2, but that's what I think is crazy. Like, season 2 is not even out yet. And
they're already like, he's too good. He's getting his own.
Yeah.
He's getting his own thing, which I'm all for. I love the Punisher. I mean,
have the feeling Jessica Jones and Daredevil will have like a crossover event during season 2.
Maybe.
And they already had Claire in both of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she'll be the
tie-in.
Yep. She'll be the threading needle between all the shows, because we'll have Luke Cage and then Iron Fist will come later, which I don't think we have any information on that so far. But I know Luke Cage, they were just teasing release date in November already, which is nuts, man. That seems so quick, especially since we had to wait for so long to get this damn Daredevil season 2 already. Man, I'm ready to watch it.
Every time I see the guy that plays Luke Cage, I'm like, oh snap, it's Spartan Locke. That's all I see him as.
Yeah.
Halo 5, man.
Exciting stuff.
Yep.
Not as exciting for myself. Static Shock. I love Static Shock.
Me too.
I don't love the idea that he is going to be portrayed by Jaden Smith.
I don't like it.
I don't want to talk bad, man. It's just great that we're going to get some kind of Static Shock live action feature.
Well, Jaden Smith looks like him, kind of. He's got the dreads. You know what I mean? But
I guess, but I'm just... Has nobody seen Jaden Smith act in anything ever?
He was pretty good in The Pursuit of Happiness, but he was, what, like 5 years old?
Yeah, that's not a fair argument. You can get almost any cute kid to be good. But, I mean, he's an adult now. I mean, let's see.
He's not. He's a teenager still, isn't he?
I mean, he's at the age now where he should know. Well, people should know that his acting skill means something. His looks don't count for nothing anymore. Let's see. What is he in? He's in that one movie with his dad. Jaden.
Pursuit of Happiness.
No, the other one, the more recent one, where they're in
Oh, the
on
Earth
the
one,
alien.
where they return back to Earth.
Yeah.
He was in
What was
what
that
was it?
movie called? Where he returns to Earth.
I don't remember.
After Earth.
Oh yeah. That movie sucked though.
Yeah, man.
Just,
Not
but
that
that
great.
wasn't. That was just the story though was bad.
And the story was okay. I just don't think either of those actors delivered. And then before that, he was in The Karate Kid.
Yeah, I kind of like that one actually. I didn't mind it. But I think I liked it because of Jackie Chan.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just not a fan of him in that. I don't know, man. Not a fan of him on Twitter. I'm not sold on that idea.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I am sold on the idea, though. We got the DC animated feature that just came out, Batman Bad Blood. Excited to watch that. The next one, they had a preview for it on the Batman Bad Blood DVD, which we'll post later on our Facebook, was Teen Titans versus the Justice League.
That looks pretty cool, actually.
Insane.
I totally stoked to watch that.
Did we lose Homer? Or is he just
No.
Oh, I thought your screen froze. I was like,
I thought so for a second too.
He's not moving.
But and now we got pictures of Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy together in the studio, and we know The Killing Joke is going to premiere at San Diego Comic-Con and then release after that. So we got original Batman and Joker coming together for the Killing Joke animated movie.
I wonder if it's going to be R-rated.
That's
I think it's going to depend on how Deadpool does. Whether they decide, okay, let's go ahead and make it the R rating or not.
I don't know why they just wouldn't take the R rating. It's an animated feature. It's going to go straight to DVD anyway. The people who are going to buy it are already sold on an R rating.
True.
So, I don't know. I don't know about the rating. I'm just excited to get those two back doing Batman and Joker again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of enthusiasm here in the room tonight. It's getting late, huh?
I think everybody's tired.
Oh, man.
It's the weather outside, dude. It's just
sad. It's sad weather.
I'm not going to tell you how the weather was here today.
We've had good weather up until today. It kind of came out of nowhere, too. It was pretty ridiculous.
Well, you guys were at Terror Expo. I went to the beach, but I didn't take any pictures.
We took pictures at Terror Expo. It was awesome.
It was too cold to get in the water, so I was like, oh, well, screw it.
All right. You guys ready to wrap up?
And it's getting this cold already. So insane.
It was 75 today.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to call it a night?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else to touch on, right? Nothing big can't come out the past couple of days.
We're all half asleep
we
today,
got
too.
tons of more images from Batman v Superman, but I mean, really, do we need to keep beating that horse?
Yeah.
Unless something extravagant happens between now and the movie, man, I think I'm just gonna wait and we'll give that puppy a full review when that comes out.
Ben Affleck gets crushed by the Batmobile and dies during filming.
Wow. Why would... Horrible. Just horrible.
Homer, how does it feel to now just have a show with only 2 hosts on it?
Pretty crazy. We are looking for a third. If anybody wants to know.
Whatever.
Wow.
Please send us some DMs.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There is currently an open position for a third co-host on this show.
Oh, whatever. You guys.
That was the most horrible thing ever.
For real.
Hey, we gotta end it with a bang today.
Ben Affleck is a saint.
That
He
cheated
was
on
the
his
bomb in
wife.
Thanos. He was the bomb in Thanos.
And he is gonna crush it as Batman.
Or get crushed by the Batmobile.
Why would he get crushed by the Batmobile? That doesn't even make sense.
Malfunctioning remote control? I don't know.
I don't know. Have you seen how big Ben Affleck is? He'd probably just catch it.
Ah,
Throws it back at him.
It's just a prop anyway. I mean, if Henry Cavill can whip the windows off of it, I think that's gonna be okay.
all right. The joke was not in good taste. I apologize.
Yeah.
Are we
Catch
still
you
gonna
guys
try to
laughing.
do that contest later?
Yeah, when we get up there, like our Facebook page, we'll as soon as we get 100 likes, we'll be giving away a T-shirt, and you'll get to decide what's on it. You'll be able to pick from any of the now 20 covers that are available for your design.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Should we invite them on the podcast too?
What are
Just
we at?
because.
Like at 90?
We're
Like
close.
at what, 93 or something like that?
High 90s.
I
High 90s.
saw
We're close. Just go like the damn page. I'm
Share
not
us,
saying the
tell your
100th liker will get it. I will say we will choose somebody out of the 100. When the
Yeah.
time
Or
comes.
110. Whoever,
Or 100.
however many.
I'm just saying, magically, tomorrow there's 4,000. We will choose any U.S. resident.
U.S.
I'm sorry.
I know we have a couple of Brazilian people out there. I think that's so crazy.
That's crazy. It is pretty crazy. I'm just saying, if we all of a sudden get 500 likes from Uzbekistan, I'm not choosing one of those guys. I'm gonna have to put a filter on
But
that
we
stuff.
will have.
This contest is valid for U.S. residents only, or any military stationed outside of the U.S. I'll let
I
that
was gonna
slide.
say, if somebody's like, I'm in Alaska or Hawaii, like.
Now,
it
if I
still
go to your
stays-
Instagram page,
Still
or if I go to
US.
your Facebook page, and there's no actual letters and it's all symbols, you're out. No.
If I can't read it,
No, if you're no Facebook bots are winning this contest. That's for sure. I'm picking a real live human being.
they don't even have an address.
What's your address? 4. 4 what? It's just 4. Just send it to me. Oh man, ridiculous. All right,
I
guys.
handed out to the mail guy. He's like, "Oh, this person won again. Hold on here. That's real. It's a real address, just 4. All
Did
right."
you guys know that I just found out that this is totally random, but we're talking about addresses. So Santa Claus actually has an address. It's in Canada.
It's in Canada.
It's in Canada.
No, there's also one in Oh, where did we send it to? I want to say it might be Kansas. I don't know. I don't
Kansas?
remember. But like,
That sounds
Yeah,
like
so,
a shady Santa Claus in
Yeah,
Kansas. That's for sure.
seriously.
Northern Canada, I buy it. I'll allow it.
it's a little
Kansas?
silly.
Uh,
It's like North Pole something. I forgot what city it's in or
North Pole, Kansas.
what state it's in.
Where
Yeah, I
that
think it's
probably
called like
doesn't even
it's
snow.
North Pole something. And
Yeah.
like
now you can explain
send
to
it over
your
there,
kids why they
like,
didn't get what they wanted for Christmas.
print back,
We accidentally sent it to Kansas, not Santa Claus.
but they sent you like a print one back to you from quote unquote the North Pole, And it's like, oh, and it has your kid's name on it from whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, pretty cool.
See,
But I mean,
that's
you
why the
have to
Postal
do it
Service is
before
running
like
out of
December
money.
12th or something.
That's why the Postal Service is almost broke, because they're sending cards to kids.
From
Yeah.
Kansas.
It's because
Yeah.
it's called emails. It's called emails. Is what it is.
I'm just saying.
Technology
Give it
is
the
ruining
time, Santa. Why do we got to keep sending these damn letters?
Let me just send you a Snapchat of wherever
For
I'm at.
real.
This is
I
what
can't
I
just-
want.
I
This is
can't
how
just
we do that.
hashtag what I want for Christmas.
Hashtag my address and the items I want. That's it.
For real. Come on, Santa. Use my geolocation tag. That's all I need.
I turned mine off.
Yeah. Well, when you're posting what you want for Christmas, if you want Santa to come, you turn that on.
Sounds like you want some burglars to show up right after.
As I'm posting
Saying.
what I want, hey, just so everybody knows, these are the things I don't have.
For real,
But
right?
probably getting for Christmas.
Maybe. Most likely not, because I don't think Santa's coming to my house.
I wake up and 90% of the gifts are to the kids.
90. Man, you got a gracious household. Mine was 100% was to the children.
You're like, I woke up and I had to eat stale cookies from the night before.
Hello, my rotten ass kids, they were like, Santa don't need cookies. You seen that guy? How about we leave him some carrots? He definitely doesn't want carrots. You could just leave those in the fridge.
Ooh, carrots are delicious, man.
There's always one in the group.
What? I like carrots.
You eat that white
Carrots are
carrot
good.
too, don't you?
What?
You eat the creepy white carrot that's always in a bag of carrots.
White carrot.
Yeah, there's
The
always
one
the
What
that
one,
kind of carrots are you buying, man?
the one funky carrot always in a bag, man.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That means you eat it. No,
That means he-
no care in
is
the
he
world.
looking
Just
at
I'm
the
just eating
bag,
all
he's
these
just
carrots.
popping them?
All right, we're off the rails. I think it's time to wrap it up. Let's call it a night,
Yeah.
boys.
We got too far. All right, guys. You have a good one.
Yeah,
Alright.
yo.
Take care. I'm Aaron. This has been Pocket Knife News. Good night, guys.